Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful to have you. So today we're going to do a little something different. May I call the angels, spirit guides, and the divine to help me with this reading? Angels, can you please come and help me and scatter our enemies, keep them away. Put a hedge of protection around this community as we channel the energies to get a message from you, Spirit. Okay. So the songs that came through for this reading were interesting. Well, one of them was one of our normal songs. Dave Finley sang Stand By Me. And it came through 3 times during the time that I was trying to get the reading, for the music for the reading. And so when a song keeps coming through that many times, it's like, okay, God, you're trying to tell me that that's the song that we're supposed to hear. And so that's one of them. Stand By Me. And it was originally sung by Ben E. King, but this is a cover by Dave Finley. It's a pretty cool cover, actually. You should check it out. And then the next song that came through I had never heard before. And I have a playlist of like 600 songs. And occasionally I'll get a song on my playlist that I've never heard before. Don't know how it got there. Maybe they just add songs that are similar to the ones that you like. I'm not sure how that works. But the name of this song is Porch Swing Angel, and it's by Muscadine Bloodline. And then the last song that came through was Jason Aldean, You Make It Easy. And there was a Kid Rock song that came through also where he's talking about being the black sheep of the family. But I couldn't remember the name of that one and I couldn't find it again. So it's worth a mention, but it's not actually one that was adamant about coming through. I got these cards. Have you ever heard of Ollie's? It's a store. I'm not endorsing their brand or their place of business, but I will tell you that they sell books. And as I was looking for books, I actually found this deck of cards, and it's called Love Who You Are. And I was looking at it this morning, and I wanted to share with you what it says. It says, let's see. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It says, change any roles you need to, okay? If you're a he and it's talking about a her, change the roles. It says, becoming her. Leaving the house of expectation is a painful road very few talk about. Departing the carefully constructed structure you've so arduously built in the name of doing good, doing right, fitting in, being a good daughter and a better woman, good wife, good mother, good citizen, good neighbor. Good God. I know, right? And then it says, leaving the house of your identity can feel like abandonment. The rooms of your relationships, the porch of your perfection, the windows of your worldview, the cellar of your security, and the attic of your stored away dreams and forgotten talents suddenly feel too small for you. All the goodness, the servitude, the way you twist and bend to earn a portion of love and approval is a tiny rabbit's house. Alice and you were meant to live in a castle. The path out through the woods of uncertainty is daunting, but it leads to her. The woman you are becoming will cost you people and spaces, comfort and material things. But nothing costs as much as living in a shape too small for you. Choose her over everything. And then it goes on to say, love who you are, an introduction. You deserve to be loved, but more than that, you deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. Surviving this world takes courage and kindness, bravery and strength. But thriving in this world takes more. Striving in this world. I'm sorry. Thriving in this world. Spirit, can you help me? Because this is important. You deserve to be loved. But more than that, you deserve the love you keep trying to give everyone else. Surviving this world takes courage and kindness, bravery and strength. But thriving in this world, that takes love. And almost no one, especially in a system that profits from your self-doubt, is going to give you permission to love yourself. That's selfish. Give you permission to love yourself? Greedy even. And an abomination in a culture that tells women that selflessness is holiness. Ugh. But that system, the one that thrives on diminishment, is dying. It's crumbling a bit more every time a woman decides she's worthy and valuable. Every time a man is vulnerable and expressive, every time a child is encouraged to honor her body and to build healthy boundaries to protect it. We are the change that's happening in the world. It's a one person at a time love revolution that generates worthiness from the inside and radiates it outward. If you've adopted this deck, you're part of that revolution. I see you and I marvel at the forces that have brought us together. We will no longer settle for the messages that tell us that we're too much or not enough. Whether those messages are coming from the external culture or our own internal programming, we will no longer hide our light, our power, or our bigness for fear of being targeted with accusations of shame. And we certainly will no longer live a life where we're small and scared, but presumably safe, languishing in a cage of harsh thoughts when the doors of that cage are wide open. This deck seeks to companion you on the journey to self-love and holds your hand throughout the continued practice once you've arrived. No matter how accomplished we are with compassion, self-care, none of us are immune to doubt, anxiety, fear, or criticism or betrayal. It's natural in a world that favors the good girl, the compliant, be everything to everyone person, to wander from the path of self-love. Let the words of this deck be the voice that calls you back, the light in the window at the end of the tunnel, the ringing bell that calls you home for dinner. You're not alone, you know. There's a bunch of us changing ourselves and therefore changing the world. And it's not so much a change as it is a transformation. A gradual shift from outward authority to inner sovereignty, allowing ourselves to first glimpse, then really recognize, and finally embody our own luminous power. And unlike our world's control culture, it's a power with not a power over that makes us shine. It's a power with, not a power over that which makes us shine. My self-love and confidence doesn't compete or take away from yours. There's room for us all. No single bloom in a field of sunflowers experiences more radiance than the others. They all turn their face to the sun and shine. It's time now to come home. And home isn't the place out there, a harbor of safety in a raw and broken world. Home is the place in here, where hearth fires are kindled and wild inclusion for every outlawed part of self, every failure, every wound, and all the unclaimed genius. It's time to love all of you, All the brilliant, rejected, lost, majestic, and unadorned parts of you are knocking at your door. Let them in. There is no homecoming like a heart and a body who've decided to be whole. Have you decided to be whole, collective? I'm deciding to be whole. Alright, so let's see what this deck, which is called Love Who You Are, has to say. It's an oracle deck by Angie Sullins with art by Silas Towall. What would you like to say to us about loving ourselves today, Holy Spirit? And I never go to Ollie's. I was in there looking for some flooring and some carpet. And I just happened to be looking at the books. And I just happened to run across this book and a few other books as well. So we'll be looking at those as well. Alright, Spirit. What message do you have for us today for love who you are? How would you like us to love who we are today? Thank you so very much. Receive all the things. There's a bird on here. We have receive all the things. Oh, and trust your wings. Look what we have. A dragonfly. Trust your wings and receive all the things. So let's see what Spirit is saying to us here. Number 6 and number 2. Number 6 is receive all the things. Flowers don't refuse the rain, and all of nature's creatures benefit from the sun without striving for its favor. You don't have to earn, prove, or produce in order to be worthy. You are worthy right now, as is. Life is give and take, and yet take got a bad rap somewhere. But it's nature's way. Just like a rose bush offers fragrance and beauty, it needs to receive all the elements in order to bloom. Ultra independence is a trauma response, and you're too lovely to live in trauma any longer. Did you hear that? Ultra independence is a trauma response, and you're too lovely to live in trauma any longer. So when you are ultra independent, when you don't rely on anyone or anything, you're living out of a trauma response, and you are too lovely to live in trauma any longer. You require help from all the elements, especially from Spirit, from your angels, from your guides, from your friends. Really, there are true friends in this life. They're not all fake friends, though they may seem to be at times. So receive all the things. In order for you to bloom, to blossom, to become that person who is in love, love who you are. In order to love who you are, you have to receive all things. Give and take, remember? Give and take, but take got a bad rap. We're supposed to take. Take what you need, collective. It's there for you so you can love who you are and become who you're meant to be. And then we have trust your wings. So you've been given wings, and it's time to trust your wings. Look, there's dragonflies everywhere on this book. Spirit, you're amazing. I love you, Spirit. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Tell shame to suck it. Alright, trust your wings. Do you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be? Endeavor to remember, for that person has all the natural resources to be the mistress of her own power and the sovereignty of her own life. You were taught to trust others in authority, to trust facts, to trust science, opinions of your loved ones or admired ones, but often that leads to confusion or discomfort. But for only you know what is best for you. Listen to good counsel, but dismiss whatever does not resonate with your soul. Now is the moment to trust the wings of your inner guidance. They will carry you far beyond all wild imaginings. So it's okay to listen, to take good counsel. It's okay to learn about science, to hear other people's opinions, people you admire, people you love. But don't let it confuse you. Know facts from fiction. When somebody's in authority and they tell you something wrong, just simply think to yourself, So what I hear you saying is, don't say this out loud unless you feel led to, but just be like, whatever. I trust my wings because I'm receiving all the things that I need to love myself. We are going to love who we are, collective. We are going to love who we are. Alright, so let's pull a little tarot here. Spirit, how are you working in the collective today? May I see, please? I see you're teaching us to love ourselves, which I think is absolutely beautiful. Alright, we have strength in reverse, hope upright. So there's a weakness that there's hope for. The star is in reverse, and the wheel. So we're about to have a wheel. Spirit is bringing a wheel to our weakness when it comes to hope and a lack of trust. So you have a lack of trust, but there's hope for this weakness, and there's going to be a wheel. Alright? And so show me, what's the energy to overcome? The devil in reverse, the magician in reverse, and the empress upright. So somehow there is some manipulation, there's some toxicity. That's the energy to overcome. The empress is upright, so I'm going to say somebody's been BSing this empress. And what's going to pull it together? What's going to pull it together for this empress? That emperor might pull it together. Stand by me. Remember, stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand? There's about to be justice. Temperance in reverse, and the Fool. Now, let me explain something to you. Oh my God, and there's the Emperor in reverse on the bottom of my deck. So there is an Emperor here. Okay. Now, when the Fool shows up in a reading, it will not even show up unless you're ready to take a risk. Does that mean you're going to take one? I don't know. Only you know what you're going to do. But when it shows up, Spirit is reading your energy and saying, so-and-so, Amber, Jonathan, Kelly, something that starts with a T, are all ready to take a risk. They've lost their patience and they want to make things right. The Emperor being on the bottom of the deck in reverse. So they may have lost their patience with an Emperor. They've decided to love themselves. They are going to love themselves, and they are going to receive all good things. They're going to take into consideration what they're told and what they've learned, but when it comes to the end of the day, they are going to take their own advice from their own Holy Spirit, and they are going to trust their wings, that they can fly far with those wings. Because people have been telling you your whole life, oh, you're beautiful, you have these beautiful wings, but they won't fly. They can't fly. You weren't made to fly. Oh, but my darling, you were made to fly, and you will fly, and you will fly far. Alright, so let's find out how this happened, because now I'm curious. Now I'm curious how this happened to you. Show me how this happened, this Emperor and Empress, please. May I see? This could be a husband and wife. It could be a grandmother and grandfather. It could be a masculine and a feminine. It could be a divine masculine and divine feminine. It could be a karmic relationship, even though Divine feminine and masculine. Who knows? Alright, show me how this happened, please. Do you really love them? So somebody had to ask themselves, do I really love them? Then wash, fold, and put away the clothes. If you really love them, help them. They need your help. Alright, what's being hidden? Oh my God. Oh my God, we've seen this before. What's being hidden is that you're having sex and saying, fuck your job. So you're asking yourself, do I really love them? And meanwhile, they're having sex while they're supposed to be at work. And what's being shown? That somebody sent a picture because sexting made your day. So somebody sent you a naughty picture. And what's going to happen next? You think you have them all figured out, but you don't. And somebody is going to bare their soul. Somebody is going to bare their soul. Remember I told you the song, Porch Swing Angel? This is about a guy and a girl who are friends. And he doesn't want to ruin the friendship, but he can't hide his feelings any longer. So he's finally going to open up to this girl about how he really feels. And that's what this reminds me of. Is somebody thinks they have you all figured out, but they don't. You're about to bare your soul. I don't know what the outcome of that might be, but interrupting is for assholes. Let them finish. So don't interrupt them while they're bearing their soul. Let them finish. Somebody's irritated. They might need to bare their soul because of finding out somebody was having sex in secret while they were supposed to be working. Or that could have been you. I don't know why I doubt that, though. I think that was somebody else. Alright, so let's find out how this happened, shall we? Show us how this happened, Spirit. Do you really love them? Somebody wants to be alone and they erased everything that reminded them of you. How sad. Let them go. I want to be alone. I'm letting them go because I want to be alone. Alright. And I've been escaping. I've been using something to escape. Whatever it is you need to escape, you've been using that to escape so you don't have to feel. You've been numbing. You erased somebody. It was a divine union. You let them go and now you want to be alone. Ooh, you erased a divine union? You can't erase divine unions. That just doesn't happen. Alright, let's see how this happened. You were divinely guided, but you were escaping. So Spirit was like, I need you to do this. And you're like, nah, I'm going to escape instead. Alright, show me how this happened, please. May I see how this happened when it comes to do you really love them? You were in a relationship, even a marriage maybe. It was like a marriage. If it wasn't a marriage, it was like a marriage. And you were healing from it. Alright, well, what was being hidden? That it was only you. I choose you. But don't force it. There's new love. And I'm coming up with a strategy. There's no escape. I love you and only you. But I can't force it. There's new love. And I'm coming up with a strategy because I feel like I have no way out of this. And what's being shown? Oh, wow. That somebody has shut down and they're worried. They can't move on. They're jealous. They're hard to read, but they're unfazed. And what's going to happen next? They're going to be missing you. They're pretending, but they're fighting it. They're missing you and pretending like they don't, but they're fighting it hard. Do you really love them? What's the answer to do you really love them? You're worth waiting for. You moved on, but you're worth waiting for. Damn. Oh, and it wasn't the right time, so you moved on, even though you were worth waiting for. So yeah. And I wanted to tell you how I felt, but I just couldn't bring myself to send the messages. What would you have sent if you had been able to get the courage to send them? What would you have said? You would have said, I don't want a relationship. I do want honesty. Why do you insist on lying to me? And I can't stop thinking of you. Is this love? So this person having sex while they're supposed to be at work could have been you. They don't want a relationship, but why do you insist on lying to me? I just want honesty. Clarify what that means, because I'm not sure I get it. It means I can see myself marrying you. I think I'm in love with you. Tell me again why you're single, and thank you for being in my life. So, you don't want a relationship. You're just saying that. You're just saying that because the other person is saying that, and you don't want to scare them off. But the truth is that you do want a relationship, and you want to marry this person. That's the truth.
American journalist Evan
Call me. So you also like talking to this person, and they like talking to you. Alright, let's see what the secrets of their heart are. What are the secrets of their heart? Please. Somebody has heart fog, and they've been avoiding this relationship because of it. Let me have this happen, please. Can you turn that off until I finish my video, please?
I made a mistake. I hit the wrong button.
Somebody's exhausted and they've had a loss. Okay. Alright, what's being hidden? They're apprehensive because somebody is unconditionally loving and they're conflicted. So, I guess you've never had anybody that's treated you that way before, and so you feel conflicted. Alright, and what's being shown? That you feel like you're better off. Why are they better off? Because this has caused you a lot of emotional whirlwind. And what's going to happen next? Somebody's about to chase somebody because they want to start a new beginning. And there's tension. Why is there tension? Because of consequences for somebody getting high. And there's been a lot of purging. It looks like you've been having to get clean from some kind of chemicals. Clarify what you mean by clean. Yeah, somebody's having despair because of their lust. This is a very deep despair because of lust. You have influences from a third party, but somebody is loyal to you and wants to be established with you, and you misunderstood this. So what should they do instead? Control yourself and stop hiding the fact that you want to have intimacy here, and you're hiding the fact that you want to marry this person and that it's you and only you. Why are you hiding that? That makes no sense whatsoever. Right, talk to me about why the wheel is here. The wheel is here with strength in reverse. Why is strength in reverse? Because somebody is wishing that you would wait for them. They're very passionate about you. The King of Wands is here. Why is hope here? Because somebody's ready to move on. The Emperor is here in reverse. And why is the star in reverse? May I see, please? Because there's the King of Pentacles also. And a Knight of Wands. Sagittarius is here, Capricorn's here, Virgo is here, Taurus is here, Aries is here, Leo is here, Sagittarius. Aries is here twice. So you literally have three people and a younger person. You have an Emperor, a King of Pentacles. The Emperor, why is he in reverse? Because he got hurt. He wanted to be alone. The King of Pentacles, identical match. Was single because they got hurt. Something happened to the King of Pentacles that hurt this person, or the King of Pentacles did something to hurt them, and they went through a lot of hard shit. Okay? Why is the Knight of Wands here? That's Sagittarius. Because of somebody feeling like a prisoner, they were unawakened, they were spying, and this caused nightmares. Why did it cause nightmares? That's the wheel. Because they knew they were mirroring you, and that they left you out in the cold. They left you out in the cold. They didn't recognize who you were. And the Magician is in reverse with the Empress, and I know there was another card. There it is. The Devil. There's toxicity and manipulation when it comes to this Empress here. But she's upright. Why is all this toxicity here? Because she wants somewhere new. She has something new coming. This person is going to have a new job, a new home, a new car, something new that's tangible. And she's been soul searching about it. What is she finding when she soul searches? That there's the Queen of Cups that would make their wishes come true. This is a he, I guess. Or maybe it's same sex. There's the Queen of Cups whose wishes are coming true. The truth is going to come in suddenly that's going to bring justice. This Queen of Cups is juggling. No, it's not same sex. This woman is juggling this man. And he doesn't know it. Ooh, that's the one having sex at work or while they're supposed to be at work. Why is Justice here? Because of that Fool. Justice is going to be that this person is going to be ready to take a risk. There's going to be a Tower because they're going to remember something. They're going to remember something that happened. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so somebody's ready to take a risk. Like, they are totally ready to move on from this. A risk is to say that this person is ready to take a risk is an understatement. They are no longer like the Six of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, rather, the Six of Cups actually is about memories. It's about somebody you love from your past. So they're thinking about somebody from their past and they're having a Tower because of a third party. So the Fool is clarifying the Fool. They're going through an emotional whirlwind. They feel like they're better off because somebody's jealous, they're hard to read, they can't move on, they're worried, and they've shut down. Alright, why is the Three of Pentacles here? Because they've set boundaries. The King of Swords is here. The Strength is here in reverse. The Page of Pentacles is here. Death is here. And the High Priestess is here. Oh, that's a lot of powerful energy right there, y'all. And look, it's over. The Ten of Swords was hiding, but it's over. They haven't said it's over, but they've done everything they have to do. They've set boundaries. They know the truth. They're clear on this. They have mental clarity. They know the truth. And they have emotionally detached from this person. And it could be a Leo, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius dealing with a Leo. But it's like, you know, we didn't have that much to begin with. It was a friendship type arrangement. We had an arrangement to where we would live together, but one of us doesn't even have anything to offer anymore. And something's going to transform the situation. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. There's about to be a transformation. And it's going to be because I'm ending this. This is over. I'm done with your dumb ass because I want to have a relationship with somebody else. Why is it over, Spirit? Look, y'all, I can't make it up. They have somebody new. Why is there new in reverse? Because somebody can't be trusted. What do you mean they can't be trusted? That might be the one that's ending in reverse. They can't be trusted because of karma that needs to be cleaned up. They're cold-hearted as hell. It's the King of Cups. They're cold-hearted and they have a King of Cups. Remember I said they had a wish fulfillment, the Queen of Cups? It's her identical match. There's tea that nobody wants to hear. They're walking away also because they have a date. And somebody's been healing. They may have had plastic surgery. They may have had a boob job. They've been bickering and fighting. They're healing from the fighting. They're walking away to have a date with the King of Cups. I can't wait to see the tea on this. Usually on the deck, Spirit said. There's about to be somebody that's going to go on a date with their identical match. But they're leaving somebody else that they're living with. I don't know how that's going to work. Uh-oh. Card in the wrong deck alert. They're a player. They will call. Somebody's having late nights. They're online dating. There needs to be an apology. So they've been seeing somebody secretly online, and this other person has either just found out or they are going to find out because they're very intuitive. So sorry this is happening. Somebody's doing drugs. Card in the wrong deck alert. Dear God, card in the wrong deck alert. They're doing drugs and writing it out. Maybe they're on Xanax or some kind of nerve medication. Well, whatever. 88. That song AWOL Nation or whatever. Blame it on my ADD, baby. Alright, what's the gossip? The gossip is that there's a third party and that there's a pinky promise. Somebody's ignoring somebody. I promise you, I'm ignoring this third party. What's the truth? The truth is that you are stuck since last winter. You're a cheater who's having an affair, and somebody is thinking about how cold-hearted you are. This was not your destiny, or maybe it was. You're stuck, though. You've been stuck since last winter having an affair, and you're thinking about how cold you... What do you mean cold? Somebody's having some sexy, passionate times. You made the choice. You're a psycho. You were seeking... Oh, so you made the choice to be a psycho or to seek out a psycho. You said you were sorry, but you weren't. And now there's a message coming in about somebody having some passionate, sexy times. And they're unapologetic. Sorry, but not sorry. Why are they having these passionate, sexy times? Because they're a workaholic who's digmatized. So you met somebody at work, and the answer is yes.
Do I go in there to her now?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
can go
didn't
in
know.
there.
What's going on with you?
Alright, let's find out what the rest of the gossip is. She's awake. She's been up since I got up at 6:30. Alright, I haven't done anything for her. Somebody is centered with the universe and the other person is falling apart. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, about what's the rest of the gossip here. 2 cards fell out. Oh, pregnancy test. Ooh la la. Alright, talk to me, Spirit. What's the rest of the gossip here? That one flew out. Somebody's a fake friend. Remember, they're doing drugs and writing it out. They're also a fake friend. They're stigmatized and they're working with somebody. They chose a psycho. They were even looking for somebody else and chose a psycho. Alright, what about these fake friends? Why are you telling us we have fake friends? Because you need to expect a new beginning, because somebody is a diamond girl who's born to shine. Leave these fake friends alone. They're doing drugs. Stop writing it out with people who are doing drugs. And go for this diamond girl. She's spoiled, or she might be spoiling you. What do you want us to know about the diamond girl? Spirit says you already know. This is your family, because you've been investigating. You've also been setting the record straight, because this is a love story once upon a time. Beautiful. Somebody may have had a pregnancy test. Somebody's busy and they were burning the evidence. What's going to be the outcome here? Yikes. The outcome is going to be spoiled. You're going to be spoiled. This person is going to spoil you. Game over. What's going to happen with the old relationship where they're cheating? Oh, bless their heart. They're going to be falling apart. Why are they going to be falling apart? Because there's evidence that they were cheating. They're going to make a fake apology and tell you that they just had a crush. What's the truth? What's the truth? That somebody better stand their ground and defend themselves, because you're aligned with the universe. They're outdated. You're aligned with the universe. Why are they going to defend themselves? Because this has been a nightmare. And you are attracting somebody like a moth to a flame. Clarify the moth to the flame. Check yourself, and you better use sexual protection. So they are attracting like a moth to a flame, and it's been a nightmare because they got an STD, and you need to be careful and wear sexual protection, because they need to get themselves checked for STDs. Anything else we need to know here? Yes. Stay aligned with the universe. Stay aligned with the universe. Movie date. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles in reverse in the wrong deck. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Somebody's lost their job because of being busy, burning evidence, getting caught cheating. I don't want to hear it, but I want a divorce. So somebody doesn't want to hear it, but you want a divorce. You've been going to the gym, and you want to go on a movie date with this new person. Alright, now I want to pull. Show me what's going on with this new person. What's going on with the new person? They're moving into their life purpose. They no longer have vanity and pride. They regret clinging to their north node. What's being hidden with the new person? That they love themselves. Remember the first cards we pulled? They're in love with themselves. They're creating and they're setting intentions. And what's being shown? That they're going through dark times. Why are they going through dark times? It had something to do with their intuition not being used. What do you mean? They sabotaged this in the winter when they should have been making you an offer. So what are they going to do next? They're going to forgive. Somebody's going to forgive you. Somebody's going to forgive you. Why are they? Oh, for wearing a facade about your beliefs. So you were wearing a facade. You were pretending like this person wasn't your twin flame. What are you going to do instead? Your spirit guides are assisting you to see your part in this. What is their part in this? That this cycle is over, and that you're going to have a reunion with the soul tie because you've reached your limit when it comes to having lack and doubt. And your higher self is here helping you as well. You got a lot of help. You're also getting messages in these dreams. What would you say to Divine Masculine out of here, Spirit? I'm asking you in your card. Don't waste your energy worrying about who they are with. And don't look back. Stay in the present moment. So stop looking back at this hoe for show. And you didn't imagine it, Divine Masculine. You didn't imagine it. Alright, what about Divine Feminine? Whenever you lock eyes, it's as though you're under a spell. No one can see your light until you do. And you may not get the reaction you want if you decide to tell them you're their twin flame. Stop waiting and start living. With go somewhere special. The right person will fight for you, and it feels familiar because it is. Learn to discern. Only share information with those who have your back. I know that's right. Never again. Never. Never again. Alright, may I please see what's going on with the Divine Masculine? They're bound to a commitment. But their person is cheating. Alright, show me what's going on with Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is going in a new direction. Separation is here. So they're separating from whoever they're with to go in a new direction. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine is getting out of a stuck situation. What do you mean they're coming out of a stuck situation? They're recognizing Divine Feminine wants to be alone. It's like recognition is in reverse, Divine Feminine is upright, and being alone is in reverse. So it's like you're here and you're not recognizing that you're going to be alone. Why are they not recognizing that? Oh, baby, because Divine Masculine is going to say yes. You're not going to be alone because this masculine wants to be with you bad. What's going to be the outcome of being together? You're going to be at a crossroads and you're going to have an understanding of inner child work. What do you mean? There's been some destruction in the past and you had to do shadow work. What's going to happen next? Be patient. Last summer, somebody was wearing a mask, but they were admiring you. And what did they see? In the fall, they saw, look what they saw in the fall. Something's going to happen in the fall, y'all. They saw that you were a twin flame. And that you went through some dark shit. Damn right you did. Alright, let's talk about this. What's going on through here? Show me how this happened. There was a past life love that had an addiction. Could have been a past lover. How did this happen? Somebody's awakening to the fact that there's interference. And what's being hidden? That somebody's needing stability. There's a new love. And they want to marry this person. And what's being shown? That somebody's backing off because they want to be released. They've learned a spiritual lesson. And what's going to happen next? They're going to have to wait because of obstacles. What's the obstacle? This is protected. You didn't answer the question though. There's children that are the obstacle. What's going to happen with the children? Ooh. Somebody's longing for friendship. And opening up, being vulnerable. They want to open up. Oh my God, there's cards on the floor. They want to open up, be vulnerable, and be friends with the children. It must be a blended family. There's a love affair going on. A one-night stand in the heat of the moment that caused separation. Anything else we need to know? Somebody's got an obsession. They're healing. and their finances are a factor. What does that have to do with anything? It has to do with your abundance. What's going to be the outcome? You're going to take care of yourself. Somebody's going to get a second chance. What do you mean a second chance? For balance, they have regrets. And they've mastered a spiritual lesson. So they did something with your money that they regret. Okay. Anything else we need to know? Integrity is here. Put away the computer and take a leap of faith. Why are they taking a leap of faith? We see that the Fool's here twice because this is true love, use your intuition. And make an apology, probably for whatever you did with this person's money. Alright, what kind of spiritual gifts are operating here? May I see, please? Your abundance is here. You're having an epiphany. Butterflies and travel. Beautiful. With work. You're traveling for work. Alright, how are the angels working in this situation? May I see, please? Having a vision. Whoa, that flew out. Miracles are here. Nature is here. And knowledge. So you're going to learn knowledge about something. Anything else? Somebody is awakening. They have passion. There's going to be communication, manifestation, joy, ministration, and resurrection. So people, places, and things are going to be strategically strategically placed for your highest and greatest good. And somebody's going to surrender. Alright, what else? What else? I'm not sure what these are, but let's look. These are cards that are for mindful living. Let's see what comes out of them just for the heck of it, shall we? I got these also at Ollie's. Funny, huh? Alright, let's see what comes out of them just for the heck of it. What do we need to know for mindful living? Vana Madra, expansive energy gesture. And it shows you how to make this gesture. It says, as I practice this madra, I breathe deeply and experience a glowing warmth radiating outward from my heart center. And Shipana Madra, letting go gesture. Bring my hands into this madra. I let go of stress and negativity as I move toward a state of pure joy. And these are the madras you can make. See those? Interesting, huh? I'm going to learn more about those. I like those. I think those are very interesting. Those can teach you how to let go of things that you need to let go of. I think these are maybe Indian. 49 inspiring cards to boost your health, enhance your yoga, and deepen your meditation. Ooh, I like that a lot. Alright, so now I'm going to get us a page out of God's message for each day. May I have a page for today, for each day, for a message for each day? Complete victory. complete victory. Spirit said no, read no illusions. No illusions. He's got us out of the mess we're in and restored us to where He's always wanted us to be, and He did it by means of Jesus Christ, Romans 3:25. Christians, for the most part, are the very persons in our society who can be counted on to have no illusions about the depth of depravity in themselves or in the world at large. No other community of people has insisted so consistently through the centuries on calling evil by its right name. No other community has so mercilessly exposed its realizations, nor so courageously confessed its own complicity with admitted expectations. The faith community knows more about what is wrong with the world than any other, and is, at the same time, less cynical or despairing about it. All right, now, I've got one more thing I want to do for you. I'm trying to add some new stuff to the readings. Let's see what your best friend would say. Best friend, what would you say about this hot mess they have going on here? Wait until you're ready, but get physical. Wait until you're ready, but get physical. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And let's see what this is. Be still and be happy. Clarity and believing. Whatever you believe about these things, keep between yourself and God. Blessed is the one who does not condemn himself by what he approves. Romans 14:22. Every one of us has an individual relationship with our Maker, and we are each on our unique journey with Him. His truths are absolute, but we are not all the same. We are not all at the same place of understanding. Whatever we do, we should do in faith. If we feel we are sinning and our conscience betrays us, we have indeed sinned. Perhaps we understand that something is permitted for Christians, but a sister or brother has not yet concluded this. We should not push them to go against their conscience, because that would encourage them to go against their faith, and we would be leading them to sin. Whatever we believe, Romans 14 clearly tells us that our efforts should be towards peace and edification. Let us have grace and patience for those who are not at the same place on their journey as we are, just as the Lord has mercy and grace on us in the face of our own immaturity. Lord, please give me wisdom to encourage others and work towards peace. I never want to cause a sister or brother to stumble. Help me see what people need, dear Father. All right, now let's pull you some guidance from Love Your Inner Goddess and see what Spirit might want to say to you out of there. I think this might be excessively long, but I'm not sure. All right. Love Your Inner Goddess, may I have one, please? How'd they get upside down? Love Your Inner Goddess, may I have one, please? How do they keep getting upside down? I guess that one's turned over. Shaman of Skulls and Peonia. So you're being blessed with prosperity, huh? Number 34. Number 34. In your heart, you have been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen. They are part of the answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it's all going to come together, but know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You are not crazy to willingly enter this experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid and so much that you will gain. And then Peonia number 27. says this. You are now being blessed with prosperity, abundance, and creativity. To enhance this time of joy and amplify your experience of grace, practice gratitude. Simply be happy for what you have and what is being given to you. The universe loves to keep on giving back to those who are grateful and happy to receive and who give back to life from the heart with gratitude and a positive attitude. This is such a healing time for you. The healer within is awakening, and your ability to give and receive healing energy is becoming more powerful. Your soul connection to animals, plants, and crystals will support your healing and increase your energy to attract and create positive life situations for yourself and others. Alright, now let's look at your money. Can't forget that now, can we? Alright, show me what's going on with Divine Feminine's money spirit. You've got transportation. Somehow you've made a mistake. Divine timing is here, and artist is here, and justice is here. With the mechanic getting recognition even though they were going slow, and having a networker. Alright, what about Divine Masculine? Your emotions are here. Somebody's gossiping about a designer who has a gift and is going to celebrate something. And their stability. Why is gossip here? Because of your spirituality. Not talking to anybody about it, being silent and having a partnership, and being solitude. Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Somebody needs to get grounded. They're going to have angelic help where they had setbacks. There's a counselor who's at a crossroads. Outcome of the counselor at the crossroads. They're growing up, managing their money, settling, and entertaining. What do you mean entertaining? They're going to have luck and go to the next level. There's a teacher. There's animals. They're taking off. They're a rebel. And they have a promoter. Outcome of all of that, Spirit. May I see, please? Outcome in the next 2 weeks. They're going to be in leadership. There's something unseen. There's something being unlocked. Their voice is here and they're beautiful. What's unseen? Their stability. They're going to have stability. Anything else besides stability? They're going to be a writer. They're going to be happy. And they're going to plan. They're going to make crafts. They're going to strategize and be a networker. What are they networking? Being a helper, being self-made, and making an investment. Somebody's going to have a fight, and it has to do with parenthood. Outcome of the fight when it comes to parenthood. Social media, the past, and leaving a legacy with your business being here. Alrighty then. Alright, who are you talking to, Spirit? Number 10. MATDCWA. Number 1. MFMFAEV. VMKTDAP11. WVCRDHA10. XLXLRRS2. Wow, these guys are amazing. WMN3HWDE. Who? PCTUPDT3. One more time. JEFWDCT4. Alright, trinkets, please. May I have a trinket that would go perfectly with this reading? I have an elephant, a nursing cat with a heart, a Catholic pendant, an elephant, a guitar birdie, a ball, and a tree of life. A bird playing a guitar. I used to call that my jail birdie. Maybe you are a jail birdie, huh? Alright, I have... Always remember you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and love more than you know. A fancy heart. I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. A music note with a skull. A prick or a cactus, an infinity sign, a compass, and a heart that says love. Alright, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you will have a fabulous day. Get those vibes up high. Stay blessed now. Bye-bye.